I should check my audio.
Audio check. Test.
Every time.
And you realize.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Dungeon Academy, the Battle of Emerald Meadows. We are playing through the Battle of Emerald Meadows by Chris Perkins and John Lighthouser. We're almost done, and we'll be starting a new thing in a couple weeks. I think last time what we left off, the heroes right now are helping an army of good deal with an army of evil that's based out of the Temple of Elemental Evil. And ultimately, what they want to do is use this skull of Golden Death to force the evil army into the temple and trap them. And one of the leaders of the army is Zugmoy, the demon lord of fungi. So, oh, and hi, KKRP and Scotty. And anybody watching, just so you know, if you spend money on bits, you can give them natural 20s, or you can give me natural 20s also.
Give anyone here natural 20s, and it's very scary. Okay.
So,
Please give us 20s.
last time you had been sent on a mission to check on a temple that the good guys were using so that when wounded soldiers could be brought there and healed safely. And they're worried that it's going to come under attack, so they want you to go there to defend it if it does come under attack. So while you were on your way there, you saw a black dragon fly overhead once or twice, right? So you're in the swamp, I think, and you're in a raft, and you're kind of pulling your way through, and then you saw the dragon overhead again. I think is it nighttime or, let's say daytime?
Yeah, let's say nighttime.
All right, it's nighttime.
Yeah.
And
Oh boy.
you're pulling through the swamp, and dragon flew overhead and spotted you. Okay, so the dragon begins circling, and it lets out a loud roar. What do you do? And this is the swamp that, when you were going the other way, there was a hydra in it that attacked you.
Yeah.
Guys, I got it. Okay. We need to quickly get off the boat, go under the water, and go underneath the boat. Like, have the boat on top of our head.
There's monsters. We literally just fought something in the water.
There is
Yeah.
something in the water, and I don't want to go back down there.
I don't think. How far away are we from land?
DM,
how far are we away?
Far
from
away, very far away.
Shit. Okay.
We need to go underneath.
Left.
I mean,
Anybody can.
Down, like as non-menacing as possible.
it's
like,
a
put our weapons
swamp.
away.
It's a swamp, so there's probably lots of patches of muddy land all over the place, probably. This water is very deep, though. Hydra fit in it. So, but yeah, there are probably islands of land with trees and stuff like that. Ugh.
Let's quickly get to a piece of land then. Let's quickly.
Okay. Just gonna
Quickly.
They're paddling as fast as we possibly can towards like a little patch that like has trees or anything in the area.
Shrubbery cover.
I'm going to try and do some illusionary, like minor illusions, so it looks like the trees go
Oh yeah.
like just so like it's covering us as we're going.
Mhm. The black dragon speaks. It says
Oh shit.
Oh,
Scared.
Scotty.
Whoa.
Each of you just got a natural 20. Thank you, Scotty.
Oh my god,
Wow.
thank you.
Thank
Whoa.
you.
Dang.
Is this like help from not from trying to kill me on Friday?
It's whenever. You can use it whenever.
So it says, Brave Sweet, it looks at you, and it says, treasure, give me their treasure, Dragonborn. And it kind of like swoops
I'm
by.
assuming that's in Draconic.
Draconic, right? Like only I can hear it.
Yes.
God.
Brave Sweet. What color are your scales, Brave Sweet? Are they blue?
They're blue.
Okay. Nice.
Lightning blue.
All right. So it says that to you in Draconic. What do you do?
Oh, God. I whisper. I go, guys. We should give him our treasure.
You're at treasure.
I'm I'm gonna take 5 gold coins from my pouch and just like hold them out as like an offer.
All right. Anybody else?
Desperately trying to look like nice.
He wants our treasure. I think we should give it to him.
Okay, so it swoops up in the air and then it like splashes into the swamp water and like disappears under the water. And then right near you, Seraphine, the dragon's head like slowly pops out and kind of looms over the boat. It looks down at your 5 gold. It says 5 gold.
I'm very poor. I apologize.
We're poor. We're helpless.
I can give you a very, very pretty dagger. I made it. You can have it.
Winthrop's kind of just going in his pouch, like looking
Yeah,
for.
literally. I'm just gonna take like my handmade dagger and just hold that up as well, like as an offering.
All right, it like opens its mouth. Do you put it in its mouth?
I'll toss it in.
You see, when it opens its mouth, it's like a long tongue. There's like acid kind of dripping from the mouth.
Yeah, I'll just like like kind of just like not hard, just like gently like toss it in so I
And,
don't touch it.
Black dragon heads, they're like they look kind of like a dragon skull kind of. They have sunken eyes and they have those big kind of skull kind of nostrils, and it has these horns that kind of come out from the side, and they kind of look like regular bone, but by the tip they're black, so they kind of go from bone to black as they come close. So you drop the dagger into its mouth, and then it starts sniffing around, and it will sniff another character. Let's see.
I made my offering. Now it's your turn.
1, 2, 3.
Why do you do this?
Oh, Brave Sweet, it's smelling you.
Oh boy. Okay, I take out. I think I have. Oh, I have a lot of gold. I take out like
Don't tell
50
him that.
gold.
I look like a fucking retard then with my 5 gold.
It's that, but a life. And I go, oh, my apologies, and I kind of dump it.
How much do you give it?
50.
Okay, all right.
I look poorer than dirt. You're gonna do me like this. Okay.
All right. Lilia.
It's why you were sniffing me.
Oh, it just smells like cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Good, I give him cookie.
Goodbye,
Lilia.
50
Have
gold.
It looks at you, Lilia. What do you do?
Oh god.
Toss over a poison cookie.
I'm not gonna poison a dragon. It's not going to work. I will give it my horn of tooting.
Really? Really?
No!
What?
No.
All right. So you pull out the horn, and its eyes go wide, and the eyes begin to sparkle.
Well, there we go.
It like opens
Yeah,
its mouth
he's
and
happy.
like sticks out its tongue for you to place
Shoot
it.
him.
You can see like
Give
kind
him
of like
a toot.
like a squirrel, the cheek pouch. You can see like 50 gold and a dagger. Now it wants you to deposit the horn in there too.
My dragon. This gift is for you, but I would like something in return.
Okay, it like backs up and
You're trying to bargain with a dragon.
growls a little bit. Mm.
I would like to be able to have one favor from you.
It's what favor? What she should tell you her name, right? What favor do you want from Calderex?
That's a cool name.
Thank you.
Cool.
It's from the Chris Perkins name list.
Nice.
Nice.
We are going into a great battle very soon, and I would like to have some help on the battlefield.
Do you work for the temple like Calderax does?
No?
Uh-oh. Okay. You still holding the horn out?
I'm holding it like to me, like to my chest, just like,
All right. She kind of like, her face comes closer to yours, and she's starting to try to nibble, and try to nibble on the horn.
Nibble, nibble, nibble.
I stand my. If I give this to you, I would like your alliance in the battle.
She rolls her eyes and says, "Fine, give me the horn."
Promise me.
She kind of gets mad. You have the Calderax promises. Give me the horn. Bleh.
Do I believe her?
Make an insight check.
Yeah. Okay.
You can do it. You can do it.
Ooh, 20 plus 6. I'm great at that. 18.
She's
11.
lying. She's a liar.
Oh,
Lying.
I quickly yell, "Don't give it! She's lying!"
Or do so she won't kill us.
Okay, let's roll initiative. She's gonna lunge for the horn. So let's.
Guys.
Remember that episode in the Dice Camera Action?
Yeah.
That one dragon turtle thing? I wonder what you might be talking about.
Oh God. Oh no.
Lilia, what'd you get?
I got a 8.
18.
No, 8.
Oh, an 8.
Oh.
Okay. What about Seraphine?
A 9.
A 9. Seraphine.
Guys, why?
Guys, I do not want to go first.
What about
Please no.
what about
I
Winthrop?
go.
I got a 19, guys.
It sounds like you're going first because I got a 13.
Why'd
Why
you do
did
this
I
to
go
me?
first and we're all gonna die?
We trust you.
Okay. So it's
You
gonna go
got
Winthrop.
this.
Ah. Ah,
I still have some spells
Winthrop,
left. We should be okay.
I'm gonna move you up. a
I
little
don't have things.
bit. Okay. So Winthrop, you get to go first. It looks like it's about to try to kind of gently tooth the horn and pull it away.
Gently. It's a dragon. And
Well, it doesn't want to break the horn,
Oh, okay.
so it's
Yeah.
kind of like.
That makes sense.
Mm.
How big is this black dragon? It is the size of a horse. Yes, Scott. So about the size of a horse, a little bigger than that.
Oh. Okay.
I was imagining something much bigger.
I know. I was like, "Fuck, we're going against."
I was just imagining like a dog here.
like an elephant type dragon here.
Oh,
Winthrop, what
dear.
would you like to do?
I'm gonna. I'm gonna pull out just a little bit of coin, probably like 10 gold, and I'm just gonna just put it on the ground and say, "Lilia, I would recommend just giving the horn so we don't have to deal with this right now."
Okay, so Winthrop puts some money on the ground, and then it's Calderax's turn. So Lilia, it's gonna try to take the horn from you. Are you gonna resist, or are you gonna let it happen?
That's the threat of the D20.
I have it ready in case it's needed.
Just.
What? No.
I don't want to fight this thing, and that thing is gonna cause me more trouble than it's worth. So I'll just give it to her.
All right, Calderax grabs the horn and like greedily plunges back into the water, like swims under your raft, pops up out on the other side, and like flies into the air. And like it's about to fly away, but then it turns and looks down on your boat, and then it opens its mouth and it breathes a line of acid, right?
What a bitch.
5 feet wide. But it doesn't aim at any of you. It just aims at the floor of the boat. It blows a big hole in your
Oh.
raft,
Yeah.
and immediately begins to sink. And Calderex cackles and flies away.
I turn into a crocodile.
You do.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like push.
So it's sinking.
Someone get on my
Your raft is sinking. Winthrop turns into a crocodile. What else? What else are you guys doing?
Fuck it. Paddle. I'm like literally laying down, like doggy paddling, trying to get us like fast.
Okay.
Forward.
Has
Basically,
the mending spell.
your raft is ruined, so you're gonna have to travel in the swamp somehow.
Okay, then I guess I'm bailing.
Alright.
Well, actually, first I'm gonna try to get Lilia. Would you like to get on my back really fast? I know you're small, and I think you might get swallowed up. So if you'd like, I can give you a piggyback ride.
Olivia's just like looking up at this dragon and she's just like, the world isn't ready for me yet. Just turn around and be like, alright, I guess we can go. We're gonna do good. Nothing
gonna-
ever works.
Yeah, I'm gonna hoist her like kind of on my back shoulders, that way she doesn't like drown in this water and just start like.
So
Getting
Winthrop
away.
is a crocodile. Lily
Yes.
is on Seraphine's back, and so how are you going to get? It's about another hour or two through the swamp. It's very deep. Are you going to swim your way back? How do you want to get back to where you were headed?
I'm gonna swim, and then I guess that's as good as I can do. I don't really have anything for it.
I
So
think
I'm
I
just gonna
only
be
have
really-
a limited. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm really, really tired.
Brave Sweet is just screaming many different swear words and all this crap in Draconic.
Iconic profanity.
Yeah.
It's a new feature.
Seraphine is just going, I told you. What did I say? I didn't say it out loud, but I told you we don't make deals with dragons. That's the first thing anyone has ever taught as a young child. I'm so sorry, but dragons are off limits.
Okay. So it would have taken an
Okay,
hour,
yeah.
but without the raft, it's going to take like all night to get through the swamp. And when I was in college, this is relevant. Okay.
All right.
Me and my friends wanted to go. There's this abandoned asylum right by the college, and so to get there, you had to go through like a little bit of a swamp at night. And so we tried to go through a swamp at night, and it was like the scariest, most horrible thing ever. And my friend got mad because he just was like, let's go. And we're like, we're going back. This is ridiculous. So he wanted to like throw us to throw him our keys in the swamp. And I'm like, all right, what if you drop them, Chris? You know? So you're in the swamp and it's like really scary. It's like really dark. You hear
That's why I'm a
frogs
crocodile.
everywhere. There's frogs
Yeah.
everywhere.
I
Creaking
am one with the
noises.
swamp. I'm one with the scare.
Like every 5 minutes you see the Slender Man. You know, it's like really, it's weird. It's
Yeah.
a weird time.
We see
at night.
Winthrop and like piss ourselves a little. Just her. He's good.
That's me.
Okay, so you make your way through the swamp and it's like morning, and now you just got to now you're in grasslands and woods, and you can make your way to Bald Hill. Now, are you hurt or wounded?
A little.
I mean, you
Yeah,
are.
I
The
have
answer is
started-
yes.
I think we've been so tired from that escapade through the swamp that we just have a sleep as soon as we get to dry land.
I'm gonna say, wow, the rarest rule. Okay, everybody make,
No!
everybody
Of
make a
course.
Constitution
Oh, no.
save.
Okay. Okay. I'm scared.
Oh,
I know. I
Thank God
think I
this
know what's
character
coming,
has a Constitution.
and I don't like it.
So,
Pulling like garbage today.
Lilia, what'd you get? Sounds like you rolled good.
What's for Constitution? I got a 5.
Okay. What about
This-
Seraphine?
14.
Oh, that's good. Okay. What about Winthrop?
I also got a 14.
Oh, okay, that's good. What about Brave Sweet?
I got an 8.
Okay. So Lily and Brave Sweet, you've gained 1 level of exhaustion. So that means you have
Yeah.
disadvantage on ability checks. And you can remove a level of exhaustion, I think, by resting.
That would make sense.
Finishing a long rest will reduce your exhaustion level by 1,
Wait,
provided that you have ingested food and drink.
If I put Lilia on my shoulders so she wouldn't have to swim, would she still be affected?
Yeah, but you'll have disadvantage on your check, so you'll need to roll again.
Shit. Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Luck.
I'm using
You
my
can do
good
this.
dice. Okay. 8 plus 3.
Oh, okay.
11?
All right. So Lilia, you're not exhausted, and Seraphine's not exhausted either. So Brave
Okay.
Sweet, you are exhausted.
I'm just
swimming through
exhausted.
And actually, you know what, Winthrop, because you were a crocodile, you shouldn't have had to make the check anyway. So.
Oh,
you're
cool.
good. Yeah. All right. So
You were just chilling.
All right.
Like,
So, but
wee.
Brave Sweet, swimming through the swamp, it's not fun. So, all right. So that morning, it's morning time. Now you're supposed to be getting to this church as quick as you can.
Yes.
Are you still going to try to get there as quick as you can, or do you want to do something else?
Daniel,
Guys, I'm exhausted.
you have the board out.
Literally.
Oh boy. Let's look at
I think we should rest.
Are we able to do a short rest count?
Dragon.
Be a long rest.
It has to be a long rest.
Oh shit.
the exhaustion.
I'm sleeping. Brave Sweet just flops on the ground.
Oh god.
Idea.
Yeah.
I'll use my other wild shape and just turn into a horse. Put her on me. It's fine.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Does that count? Because we do a long rest for her.
That's well. No, but she can sort of.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just
Well, then-
easier for her to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll start
All
walking.
right, so you're gonna go to the mill.
I'm a horse now.
You are a horse.
Good horse.
Part of why I'm doing this is
Yeah.
a buffer of hit points. So
Okay. So let's see. You're going to the Chapel of St. Vargas. Oh wait. All right. No, it's actually going to the windmill on Bald Hill. So you spot it in the distance. Bald Hill gets its name from the fact that little grass or vegetation grows atop it. You can see 4 warriors guarding the windmill in the distance, and you do hear the sounds of battle somewhere off in the
Oh shit.
area.
Okay.
warriors look like part of the army we're helping.
They are wearing the livery of the righteous host, which is the army of good.
Okay. Then I'll walk over and say, we're back from our expedition. I'm Seraphine. We just finished our quest and we unfortunately lost a couple lives, but we completed our mission.
Oh, look, I have names for all of them.
Hello.
Preparation.
I'm Tilsa Blackstrand. Welcome, she says. She has black hair, black strands of hair. She says, she says, we heard you were supposed to be here hours ago. We thought you were dead. I'm glad you're here. There's also, hi, I'm Rosalind Fletcher. She's a great archer. And then there's Marcus Roxley. He's tough and he's got stubble. And then there's Quentin Varcona, who's nimble and quick. Yeah, all right. So they bring you inside the chapel, and there's 3 clerics in there tending to a bunch of wounded soldiers. A lot of them have like arrows sticking out of them, or like some of them have like a broken blade stuck in them. They're trying to, some people like lost a limb, and there's one patient that looks different from the others. It's a beautiful lady with light blue skin and white hair. She looks like she's sleeping. And they said, oh, good, you're here to help protect the chapel? There's a black dragon about. We're worried that it might try to attack the chapel soon.
Oh.
I think we met.
Whoops.
Tilsa Blackstrand says, our agents expect it here within an hour.
Oh, fun.
Great.
Oh,
We just
fun.
met her.
I mean,
She's lovely.
It seems
Can
to have
I
an incredibly
hear-
powerful breath weapon. Like, it just blasts.
it disintegrated our boat.
It-
Random.
We're worried that it might try to collapse this entire chapel on us with its weird,
Oh, and it
strange
has
breath
horn
weapon.
blasting now, guys. Great go, guys. Oh, great.
Fine. Everything's fine. Okay.
I'm sorry,
can I
guys.
heal?
That's what Lilia would do. She doesn't care about weapons.
I was a little more worried about our lives in the moment.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah. Then, so we expect her within an hour. Do we think? Do we have a full hour?
Yes.
Okay. Shit. Okay.
Real.
I'm exhausted.
Oh, one of the clerics
coffee
looks
or
at you,
something?
Brave Sweet, and they're like, "You look exhausted. Here, lie down."
I am. Thank you.
Then DM question for Sean.
Yeah.
So I remember something from earlier. You said like certain spells where you have to have like certain materials and stuff. Like,
Mhm.
do we have to have those exact things, or we can't cast a spell?
I just
Or-
assume you have those on your character.
Okay,
like your
yeah, because
components.
these sound easy.
Mhm.
Okay, then
Certain spells are like high level spells. You'll need like 1,000 gold piece diamond or something like that. Those I might say you would need it, but I would tell you that up front. You know.
okay.
For the
then,
most case, we just assume you have your spell components pouch on you, and whatever you needed is in there.
Okay, then So I'm gonna turn to Brave Sweet and quickly ask before she like falls asleep or anything. So
What?
black dragons, do they have like any vulnerabilities that you know of? Anything that might hurt them?
It's an acid dragon, right? So the only thing you can do is hope you don't get poisoned.
I know, but like, is anything hurt them? Fire, or water, or cold, or
Here,
lightning?
she hands you over the beads. Maybe if we make it in a hamster ball.
Okay.
She's tired.
Yeah, and I'll just tuck her back in and be like, okay, that's fine. Brave
Thank
Sweet's
you, babe.
done. Then
Tired.
okay, then I'm just going to go off into my own
Wait,
corner.
before she goes to sleep, DM, does Brave Sweet know anything particular about poison dragons? Would she know anything? Can I roll a
Black
thing?
dragons. Yeah,
figure
make
out a
a Arcana.
Arcana. Oh boy. Oh, that wasn't. I need it. Level. There we go. 16.
Oh, you know a lot about black dragons. Ready?
Oh, I do. All right.
All right. You know.
I'm like, wait.
You know that they breathe acid.
They breathe acid.
You know that they're very, very evil.
They're
Um,
evil.
They usually want their victims to beg for mercy, and then
They
legend has
like-
it sometimes even after you beg for mercy, they still kill you.
Oh shit.
They like to
They're
strike.
assholes.
When they attack a group, they look for the weakest target and go for that one first, like whatever looks to them the weakest. Usually they expect kobolds and dragonborn to serve them. So, Brace, you get the idea. It was expecting you to kneel when you first met it. And they generally like to destroy settlements and just steal all of the wealth. They like to ruin civilizations if they can.
They're mean and they're assholes and they're also cowards and they expect all dragonborn to bow down to them, which is they think they have some sort of higher plane of existence and they're proudful. Literally, if you play on their woe is me, or you great serpent, it will listen to you probably, maybe.
Mhm.
Good night.
Hey, anybody in the chat? I was looking to see if there's any low-level cleric spells that remove exhaustion. I don't see any. I didn't see lesser restoration. Does anybody in the chat know if there's any spells like that? Just if you can. They won't see that for a minute, but all right. So you're gonna go to sleep for an hour?
Yeah, Brave Sweet's kind of like out of it. She's just like that.
Anybody? Any of you have any wounds?
Yes.
Yeah, I have like 7 HP.
These,
9
oh,
HP.
I mean, they have cure light wound spells, so they can.
Yes,
Please?
please. I'd like one of those.
So let's see. There's 3 clerics. They have a total of 9. So how many? They're gonna look at each one of you. So Seraphine, how many hit points do you have right now?
7.
And then what's your max normally?
43.
Okay.
Wow.
Lilia, what's your how many hit points do you have?
Yes.
I have 28,
And how many do you normally have max?
38.
38.
I'm okay. Like if
Greater restoration can, so.
Oh, they don't have it. Okay. What about Winthrop?
9 out of 40.
Whoa! And what about Brave Sweet?
I'm actually doing okay. I have 33 out of 43.
Okay.
I was remember last session I was the dumbass that like ran it up against an acid troll.
I'm the one who forgot that it did that, and it just kind of blew me up.
Okay.
I hit the ground.
So
I'm
Brayson,
only okay because you healed me.
Yeah.
while you're sleeping, somebody touches you and heals you for 7.
All of us?
No, I'm doing them one at a time. So that was Brayson.
Oh, okay.
You healed for 7.
Sorry, how much?
You're healed 7, so you should be at 40 now.
Okay.
Thank you, Scotty.
Who has 28 right now? Lilia? Okay, so Lilia 8. So you're healed for 8, so you're up to 36, almost at max.
Great.
All right, now they got to dump the rest of theirs into the other 2.
Yes.
All right, so Seraphine, let's do 3. Oh, 12. 17 plus 4 is 21. 26 plus 4 is 30.
Give
Okay.
it to me. I'm hurting
So-
real bad.
Three of them heal you for a total, so you're up to 37. And then who
Awesome.
has 9? That's Winthrop has 9?
Yeah.
I'll do 5, so 9, 10, 11, 15. Ooh. 15 plus 12, 27 plus 9. So you're at 36. I have 1 cure left. So the last cleric says I have 1 healing spell left. Do you want me to save it in case the dragon attacks and we need it, or would you like me
Yes.
to?
Yes.
That
Once I
cleric's name is Grax Trifon. You want me to save it?
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Thanks, Drax.
Grax.
While everyone is there, I'm going to borrow a book from. Would there be like a book lying around or anything?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna borrow a book and spend the next hour casting Glyph of Warding.
Oh.
Mm.
What are you casting it on?
I'm gonna cast it on the book so that way when I open it triggers.
Oh.
And I'm going to do that. I'm going to refine the trigger so that way it only activates when opened by someone of good alignment and targets evil alignment. And it's going to be lightning damage. And it's going to be an explosive rune.
Okay. So, Braceweed's sleeping. Seraphine's doing Glyph of Warding. Are the other 2 going to do anything for that hour?
I don't know if
Oh, can I ask my little fish friend a question?
Your fish friend?
Yeah, I have my.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
she's the amulet of augury.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's it-
Tell me, little fish, and then
Yeah, it has a little fish in it.
Yeah.
His name is Steven. And I
Yeah.
love him very much.
Uh-huh. Oh, this is like the spell augury, right?
Yeah.
yeah, it's like tell me, little fish.
Okay.
Tell me,
What do you ask, Steven?
I asked Steven if it's a good idea to fight the dragon. Like, could we win?
Okay. So, the spell works where it says it's got 4 possible answers. Wheel for good results. Woe for bad results. Wheel and woe for both good and bad results. And then nothing for results that aren't especially good or bad. So, this
Okay.
little fish, like, swims and looks at you, and it opens and closes its mouth a few times. And then it goes, wheel.
Ah!
Ah.
Yay!
So it's around again.
Yeah! Alright!
Oi.
Winter.
Thanks, Steven.
Thanks,
My little
Steven.
fish friend believes in me.
And what about Winthrop? You want to do anything special?
Um.
And you're all going to gain the benefits of a short rest if you want. So you could spend hit dice to heal
Oh,
yourself.
yeah. Actually, I would like to
whatever
do that.
else you
I might be able to heal
like
to
to
max. Not quite to max, but you know what? It's 1 below, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Okay.
gonna mark that.
7. Oh, actually, I'm at full health. Okay.
Yeah, Dylan, augury is one of those spells that people don't usually.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I loved it. I love augury.
All right.
Okay. I'm going to with the I'm trying to see with the glyph book. I'm gonna keep it on me just in case.
Okay. So an hour goes by. It gets quiet, right? And it's nice out, and there's no clouds in the sky, and it's windy, and the guards are out there, super nervous. And it's the kind of nervous where you feel like you have to pee, but you can't go pee right now because the dragon might show up like right now. So they just hold it, right? And so then one of them lets out a shout. There's a black dragon approaching in the sky.
I'm gonna quickly run out, put the book on the ground, and put a couple more gold coins on it, and run back inside. tie like a little string to like the end, that way, like to one end of the cover.
Okay, so are you having everybody hide inside while the book is out there with
Yes.
gold on it? So you piled a bunch of gold on a book. All right, and everybody's inside.
Yeah.
And so somebody's like whispering, "Is this a good idea?" And the other one, "They know what they're doing." How dare you? How dare you question them?
We're professionals. We killed
Yeah.
the witch twice, sir.
Yeah. I think everyone. I don't want to pull rank or anything, but I am quite a leader.
All right. So are you peering outside through windows, or are you just like
Yeah.
hiding and taking cover?
I'm gonna peer through the window just to see.
All right. I'm gonna have to make a roll here. Horn.
Oh shit.
Okay, so the dragon flies. It's got a lot of swagger, but then she notices the book lying there with the gold on it. She's gonna need to make an intelligence check.
Yeah.
She's like looks confused and like circles around a few times, looking at it, tempting. All right.
How close is she from it?
Oh, I don't know, 30 feet up.
Okay.
Kind of circling, how far away from the building did you place the book?
Further than 30 feet.
Oh, so
At
it's pretty
least-
far away. Okay.
At least, like, because I can have a string as far as 50 feet. So at least, like, 25 to 30 feet.
Intelligence.
What was it?
Okay. All right. So it looks at your chapel, looks down, it looks at the chapel, looks down, fuck it, and it flies down and lands down next to the book, and kind of leans down and like scratches the gold, and then so it flips open the book, and then right.
Yeah.
So glyph of warding, I have to make a save or something.
Yes.
What is happening?
What kind of book
Yes.
was it?
It's a dexterity saving throw.
What kind of
so-
book was it, by the way?
It was probably some smut book, like whatever. Like whatever you think soldiers bring, like the battlefield, is probably what we got. So like a terrible romance novel, like.
Yes, Fabio on the cover.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Oh, so that's where the head of that.
Yeah, maybe that was
why
when he
I
was
love
alive. When he was
It was
alive.
that stock footage guy.
When he was
They
alive,
used-
it was on the cover.
Oh no!
Yep.
Braxton probably would have tried to steal it from me.
Okay,
But she was
so
asleep.
Yeah. Or was she? Was she just
Oh.
putting it off just so that nobody pays attention to her when she slips that away?
Yeah.
what kind of save is it?
It's a dexterity saving throw.
All right, here we go. I have +5. I'm just gonna give it a floppy roll.
Okay.
Oh, 19 +5. So do I take half damage when I make my save?
Yes, you still take half damage.
Okay, so how much is that?
Let's find out. Okay, I need my
Like what?
calculator. I need my calculator. Okay. 4 + 3 + 7 + 4 + 2. So 20 points, so 10 points of lightning damage.
All right, 10 lightning. Okay. She roars in anger. She gets blown back. And like all of her junk falls out of her mouth. Looks like she
Including the horn of blasting.
Yeah. And so she
Probably.
like looks around and looks down and is like trying to get it back. All right, so let's all roll initiative now.
Okay.
And Brave Sweet no longer has disadvantage, right? Because she had her rest
no,
and
that-
thingy and everything's
This
great,
was
right?
this was only a short rest. You need a long rest.
You needed a long rest.
Oh, okay. So I have disadvantage, right?
Just on ability checks.
Oh, just on abilities. Okay.
Okay,
Mhm.
so Brave Sweet, what'd you get for initiative?
I got 14.
All right, 14 for Brave Sweet. What about Winthrop?
10.
10. What about Seraphine?
12.
12. And what about Lilia?
5.
Yo. All right.
Nice.
Let me see which
Putting
one
away
it is.
these ones,
So-
taking on new ones.
Brave Sweet, the clever
Yes.
plan worked perfectly.
Yes.
The dragon is out a little ways away from the chapel. It flips open the romance novel. Like lightning everywhere, just electricity.
Kind of jealous. I'm like, it's my book.
The book is in perfect condition, just so you know. The spell did not damage it.
Like, so the
Which
horn of tooting. Sorry, the horn of tooting fell out of his mouth.
Mhm.
Is it like beside him, her, him?
It's on the ground somewhere. I'll roll, see how far away.
Can I roll a something to locate it, or?
You can see it.
Okay, I can see it.
Even though it's D&D, this lawn has been mowed recently. You're not sure how.
Oh,
It's
magic.
10
Cool.
feet away
Cool.
from the dragon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I run over there and pick it up?
Yeah, if you want to. All right. So you
Wanna
burst
run
out of
over
this.
there? Yeah.
So it opens the book, and you immediately take the opportunity to race forward to the
Yes.
book. All right. And then what?
Take the horn of tooting and I blast it.
Oh!
Now I don't
I'm
have the stats
scared.
for the horn of tooting, so
I have it right here.
Just
uh,
pulled out of it. Hold on.
I have to make a con saving throw. DC 15.
okay.
All right. Ooh, I have a good con. Let's see what happens. Ooh, okay, so a failed save. I'm going to take half damage. So it does 5d6 thunder. So go ahead and roll that.
Okay, 5d6 damage. Oh boy. Okay, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, oops. 14, but then that's half.
Okay, got it. And then also please roll a percentile. It's a
Oh, boy.
D100.
Oh, this is the scary part.
So I just roll a percentile or also another D10?
Yeah, you'll roll both of them, like the one with
Okay.
all the numbers, and then this one
Yeah.
too.
Okay, cool.
this
I never
one-
rolled my percentile dice, so these two. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
So,
The 10 and the percentage.
Yeah.
so
Okay.
yeah, this would be 70, and then you roll the other one and be like 1.
Okay. Okay, so I rolled a 60 on the percentile and a 5.
65.
What is-
65. You're fine.
65.
You're fine.
I'm
All right,
fine?
so run up
Okay.
and boom! You blow. So like it gets hit with the lightning and staggers back. Then you run up and you hit it with the horn of blasting, and it gets blown back a little more. All right. So is that it for Brave Sweet?
I get a second attack, yeah?
No. Your action would be either to make those attacks or to blow the horn. So
Right.
Your action
Okay,
is
then I can't do
item
anything. Maybe I'll run a little farther back, just for back
Alright.
into cover.
well, she did say that the book was at least 30 feet out there, so I think you used all your movement to get to the book. I think.
Okay, never mind. Then I'm done. I'm done.
And then it's Seraphine's turn.
Okay, well, is the dragon still within 30 feet of the place, or did it get blown backwards?
It didn't actually get blown backwards.
Okay.
In a technical.
Okay.
Flavor.
Then I'm going to panic seeing Brave Sweet run out by herself. And
What are you doing?
like, what are you? No! and just like looking towards her, and then towards the dragon, and screw it. I'm going to it's a melee attack, right? Yeah, I'm gonna swing my mace at her leg and cast inflict wounds 2nd level.
Ooh. Okay. So do I save against the inflict wounds?
No, I rolled to attack. But I got a +6 to that. You're not gonna fucking believe this. You're gonna I got a nat 20.
Natural 20. All right.
Not even joking.
Wow.
Nice. Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay, and that's 2nd level, so that's 4d10 double. I can't feel my heart, y'all.
You got this.
You got this.
I think I'm gonna throw up. Okay. Woo! Okay. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 20 and then double. That's 40 points of necrotic damage.
Whoa. All right. So you.
That's good.
Why I like inflict wounds, y'all?
All right. It howls in pain and shock. You know.
Yeah.
All of the junk that was in its cheek pouch just comes flying out at this point.
Ooh, like I'll hold up my shield so I don't get pelted with gold.
My 50 gold.
A stray silver piece. Clink.
Okay. All right. So Seraphine, you ran up and you really you hit it hard, and it's hurt. The dragon. Okay. So it got hit with glyph, and then the horn of blasting, and then the inflict wounds. It's hurt very bad. Extremely angry. You did a lot of damage to it. Okay, Seraphine.
That's fair.
It's kind of like flapping its wings and hovering a few feet off the ground, and it looks at you, and it's going to do 2 claws and 1 bite.
Okay.
So everybody in the chat. Oh, and Ramrod, you're here. Now's a good time to give the dungeon master some natural 20s. Wow.
Only if you want to see a cleric die. But
Stay tuned to watch my magnificent death.
All right, let me charge up my my die with positive energy. Okay.
Watch it be a 1. Watch it be a 1.
7 plus 7.
Yeah.
17 plus 7 is a 24.
Oh.
So you're gonna take
Yeah, that hits.
15 regular damage and 4 acid.
Okay, so that's 19 points.
2nd claw. Ooh, all right, so 23. So another 15 of regular and 4 acid. And then
Okay, so that's another 19 points.
yeah, and then the bite. Plus 7. Only a 4, so that's 11 total.
Doesn't hit.
Okay, so now it's going to fly up into the sky, which means that Seraphine and Brave Sweet, you can both make an opportunity attack against it if you want.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Also, everyone, don't forget we still have natural 20s.
yeah.
That's,
Right.
That's another fucking nat 20.
Oh man!
I'm not even joking.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, I got a nat 1. I got a 1.
Natural 20.
Okay, no, we got.
Fine.
I took your luck,
It all
Yeah.
evens out.
Here you go.
No. but I only have my mace, so that's just 1d6.
So I just do wide swing.
Yeah. So
Well,
just,
you have your sword too, right?
oh shit, yeah, I totally fucking forgot. Thanks, babe. I always forget because it's not on D&D Beyond.
Oh, right.
Okay, so that's never mind.
Sword of answering.
Yeah, the swords, that's 2d8 then. Where are my 8s? Okay. So that's a 5 and a 6. That's 11 plus 3. So that's 13 points of piercing damage.
All right. Did you roll the damage
Actually, no.
dice twice and then add the bonus?
Huh?
number?
Yeah, I
so
rolled 2d8s
13.
and then actually 14 points, sorry, because it's 11 plus 4.
All right.
Or
67,
plus 3.
71. Okay. So when you hit her with the sword, it actually cuts into her belly and blood sprays out. A natural 20 for the black dragon. Yay!
What are you doing?
Thanks, Wemwad.
Oh, great.
Yay.
Okay.
Guys, we have to kill him in the next turn. Here we go.
No. All right. So it's hurt. blood coming from the wound in its stomach, and it sees
We
your
can do this.
gleaming magical sword, and it flies up. I think its fly speed is 80, so it's gonna fly 60 feet into the air, and it's like above you
Mhm.
guys, right? And it says, she says, "Give me this sword and I'll go away." I'm like, blood dripple. All right, and then it's Winthrop's turn.
Flew away. That's one thing that I was like, I can't do it because our friend is way too close. Let's call some lightning into here, please.
Yeah!
Oh, lightning. Yikes.
Make a storm.
Let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, Thor it up in here, please.
So, yeah. So let's see. It's each creature. So a big storm just kind of appears over. It's like, so it says a cylinder 10 feet tall with a 60-foot radius centered on a point. I can see 100 feet directly above me.
Mhm.
So I'd probably go outside first and then do that.
Mhm.
And then choose a point I can see within range, and a bolt of lightning flashes down from the cloud to that point, and each creature within 5 feet of that point must make a dexterity saving throw. So can I just choose like where the dragon is and just?
Yep.
Okay.
So dex save.
Dex save.
All right, +5.
Oh.
16.
That's exactly what she needed to roll.
Oh, score.
Oh.
All right, so but it
So-
does half damage probably, right?
Yes. So that's 3d10.
The dragon's name is Calderex. Ramrod.
Got a 16
Calderex.
plus 5. 21. I got a 21. So
21, so you did 10. All right, so it flies up in the air, it gets sliced. Oh, and then it's like, give me the sword and I'll go away. And then all of a sudden it's like, bam, lightning. It's
and
hurt.
I'm just gonna
bad.
let that stay there and just concentrate on that.
All right.
All right.
Lilia, it's your turn.
Great. I'm going to go outside and I'm going to be like, well, I told you we could have negotiated. And then I'm going to cast Witch Bolt and I'm going to use my D20, my natural 20
Yeah.
to hit it for 3d12 lightning damage.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Let me find all my...
Jeanette just gave Brave Sweet a natural
Yeah.
20 and decided
You
to
too.
troll me because in another game,
That's right.
there's this stuff called Shift Spice. The Shift Spice, it only comes in a container, but they keep trying to say it comes in mustard packets, and it does not, because it is a special thing from Planescape Torment. So, just so you know.
Yeah. So now
Alright.
Gracie has 2. Winthrop has
2.
1. I have 1.
You bet what I'm gonna do next round for my 2 attacks.
All right. So,
bam, bam.
so the good thing about this spell is that if I hit it once, I can hit it again later.
Mhm.
But for now, I did 23 damage on it.
Do I? Oh, was that like? Do you have to roll to hit, or do I save? Or...
She used her natural 20.
Oh, okay. So you did 23 damage to it.
Yep.
1, oh my god. Okay.
Nice.
It's
That's
hurt
just-
really bad. Very bad.
We can do it, guys. We can
Alright.
do it.
That was
Mostly lightning damage today.
You don't mess with Lilia!
that was
What's a dragon? What's a dragon?
Brave Sweet.
What's a dragon to Lich Killers?
Oh.
Dragon to us.
Oh,
Don't say that.
No.
Don't kill us.
Brave Sweet, your turn.
Scared.
Never get too
Alright.
like,
I'm gonna use one of my natural 20s to. Well, wait. Yeah, I'm gonna use one of my natural 20s to shoot an arrow and crit hit, and I'm gonna roll.
Oh shit, I forgot that you do double damage on a crit. Sorry.
yeah.
That wasn't even double damage.
I
What?
didn't do double damage. I'm
Oh my god. So
Hurry,
what?
hurry up.
John's face is like
That-
so pissed off. Okay, so what is it?
That's 13 more damage.
13 more. Okay.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
We're gonna kill a dragon, guys.
Grandma wants to heal.
He looks so bad.
I know.
Make sure. Make sure I get
No,
this
sorry.
right.
So it's
Something else later.
Don't want to accidentally give it more hit points. That would be stupid, right?
Yeah, that would be so stupid.
Okay, it's hurt really, really, really bad, and then Brave Sweet was going to open fire and just roll normally, I think, and not use her natural.
no, it's gonna crit. It's gonna crit. Nice try. Nice try. Okay, so that was 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21
So-
on my first
All right,
hit.
it had 10 hit points left. So you.
Oh,
So how do you want to kill it? Like how does it die?
in the butt cheek.
In the butt.
Brave Sweet target practices behind.
You know what a dragon butt looks like. All right.
I don't know.
Because it's flying and
I
it just
mean,
happens to raise its tail, and you see the
Yeah.
the
Woo.
nature's bullseye, and you know, and so then it just falls 60 feet back down to the ground. It's a big crash, and
Woo.
the Fabio book, like, you know, it hits the ground and the Fabio book goes flying.
No,
and, like,
can it like fall and like land in my hand?
yeah.
That's what a nat 20 gets you.
I'm just like, there we go.
All right. The guards like kind of run out like with weapons drawn. And they're like, "We're here to help," and then we're like, "Oh, whoa,
Yeah, we don't need you.
wow."
We got
Take care. Take
Ma-
care of the temple.
Marcus Roxley's like, "I never. That's amazing. You killed it so fast." They're like,
Honestly, I wasn't expecting it to go that fast either.
they tell you,
Ooh.
you should. Let's drag this corpse inside. You can make dragon scale armor out of its hide.
That's cool.
Okay, yeah.
So that
Badass.
dragon scale mail.
Oh, on a tooth.
Dragon scale mail is
Right.
in the, oh
Window.
yeah.
You put all the
So you'll have to find someone who can make it, but dragon scale mail is made of the scales of one kind of dragon. So it would give you, it's a +1 bonus to AC on top of normal. You have advantage on saving throws against the frightful presence and breath weapons of dragons, and you have resistance to 1 damage type. So in this case, if you wore that armor, you'd be resistant to acid. Additionally, you can focus your senses as an action to magically discern the distance and direction to the closest dragon within 30 miles of you that is of the same type. So you can sense the presence of black dragons when you're wearing the armor.
Wow.
So I think
awesome.
since it's large, you could get 2 suits of dragon scale mail out of it.
Okay.
Well, I think, can anybody except for Seraphine wear it?
Oh yeah, what?
I can definitely wear it.
Yeah, is it medium, heavy?
It's scale mail, right?
Scale
So
mail, yeah. So I don't
yeah,
know.
I can totally wear that.
But you two can have the armor.
Hey.
Well, these are 2 tanks.
Yeah.
I'll have to.
Be
Oh
a
wow!
boys.
First thing we got to do is find somebody to make this into our scale mail.
Is
That-
there anything?
Scale mail heavy because I don't know.
Medium.
I think it's medium.
If it's medium, I can wear it, and it's a hide, so I would be able to wear it.
Let's see.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm double checking.
It's hard to find equipment in this book.
Mostly, I'm just curious.
Me too.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Tools.
Scale medium armor.
Yeah, medium.
Cool.
Armor. Yeah, medium.
Yeah.
Oh, and you
Yeah.
get your dex. Oh, you get your dex modifier with that too. That's good.
Really? Ah, sweet. But
So-
it maxes at 2, so it's not your whole dex mod. It's just your dex plus.
because
if it's-
because the armor's magical, you get an extra +1. So you would have 17 AC with that.
Yeah. So
Oh,
what's Winthrop's AC?
Mine? Let me find the right page with it. It's 13.
Okay, yeah, take it.
Upgrade.
I'm really fine. I can live without it. So
Oh my gosh.
like we'll apply it. We'll figure out. I'll just
This
for now, Sarah.
definitely Winthrop style too.
In a few years. All right. Real quick. I'm sorry. Real quick. Ready?
Oh,
A few
yeah,
years ago,
yeah.
I was running a game in a game store. I was running the Tyranny of Dragon's Path, and there was a 9-year-old girl in the group, right? And they killed a dragon, and they made a dagger out of one of its teeth. and it was supposed to be called the Dragon Tooth Dagger, but every time I would accidentally call it the Dagger Tooth Dagger. So eventually that just became its name. So they had to so they'd be like Dagger Tooth Dagger.
That's awesome.
That's a good story, right? Okay, so you killed the dragon. You've accomplished your mission. The people in the church are looking at you guys like, holy, what the?
Promote us.
So accurate. The accuracy is off the charts. Just they've never seen somebody roll so many 20s before.
Oh, I feel like our luck is gonna run out and we're gonna get like slaughtered.
This is it. This is our height. We should put it over our head.
This is why I avoid the whole roll to hit kinds of spell.
So
It's like
they'll
make
help
a
you
save.
skin it and harvest the parts and give them
Yes.
to you. I mean, they're like, it's the least we could do. Oh man, amazing.
Thank you.
Oh, we really appreciate it, and I'll keep all the stuff in like my bag or something in case like, so we don't have to lug it around and stuff.
All right, so you're pretty sure.
Or like we can split it up. I can give it since y'all want them made, I can give them to y'all to put in your bags if you prefer. I just can carry a lot, so I want to know what like how much weight y'all can carry.
Don't know what that is. I haven't actually calculated it.
Well,
Nope.
you're just gonna get the hide and probably the skull and the heart and the eyes,
I want a
Yes.
tooth.
the teeth, and the
Yes.
claws.
Who's carrying this? Should I carry this?
Whatever. It doesn't matter. You'll be able to. You can
Alright.
get it back to where you're going.
Yeah.
So do you want to return to the
Yeah.
camp of the righteous host?
Is there anything else interesting since it had like treasure and stuff?
Oh yeah, can we get our gold back?
Can I get my
Yes.
gold back?
Have
Yes.
my horn bag?
Yes.
Yeah,
Woo!
Yep.
Look
Okay,
at that.
10 gold back.
And,
My 50 gold back.
Yeah, what?
and you'll have to to get back to the camp. You'll have to go through the swamp again.
Okay, can we long rest? before we
Guys,
do that?
guys, I can't do another long.
So you,
I will gladly do a long run.
so you're gonna
Let's
rest in the
go.
chapel for a day. There's a
Yeah,
few
I
more
have
wounded that
5
get-
hit points, so I need that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So
Wow.
you rest, and during your rest, the blue-skinned woman wakes up, and
Oh.
she's like all mysterious and quiet, and she looks around, and like sometimes when you look at her, it looks like there's wind blowing her hair, even though there's no wind at all.
I think I know what it is. Oh my goodness.
I think Lilia would start telling stories about like the cool stuff that they've been doing, like just like that's alright, guys. Like, she'll probably do like minor illusions to demonstrate
Mhm.
this.
Our hype girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
She'd be like, and then we shot the lich and ran out as an explosion was happening. It was very cool.
So like some of the wounded patients like kind of gather around, like wow, and then some of them are like, "This is really a lich, though." It sounds kind of
I
made
pull
up.
out a tooth, like, look at that.
Bro,
If patient says, "Well, that could be anybody's tooth."
It's true,
but it's.
but I won't take it if it weren't.
And then I show up very sweet robes because she's wearing the lich's robe.
And you're like
Oh yeah, she
showing my robes, and like I'm asleep. And so you're
Like,
just kind of
Hey,
like,
look.
So the guy doesn't believe you, but then he sees the lich's robes and he's like, "Oh, okay, sorry, whoa,
Yeah.
what was I thinking?" My name is Talaman Maldranth, just so you know.
Aldrith.
tell him.
Okay, so you're gonna take your rest.
Yes.
Okay, so you're taking your rest. So, okay. So let's see. How do we do this?
I'm scared.
God.
Yeah.
What's happening
Do you
now?
go to
Oh no.
Glitter
Do you go
clothes
to
and
sleep when you rest? It's up to you. Right now it's daytime, so when your rest is done, it's actually going to be nighttime. Do you want to stay all the way until the next day, or do you want to go out at night?
I don't want another. I think Seraphine will would be brave enough to say that she doesn't want to go through the swamp at night again.
I
Jeez.
wouldn't care. Winthrop would not care.
Okay.
I mean, technically, Lilia can see at night, but like, I feel like she would rather do it in the daytime.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna sleep through the night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this
So-
is
I'll
nice.
just trance for 4 hours and then hang out outside for a little bit, trying to keep a main like.
So
Does the
sort of-
everybody
materiality-
make a perception check.
Oh.
You would like
Oh
that?
no. I'm
Yeah.
asleep.
Yeah.
Do I
Okay.
have my long rest? Do I have disadvantage, or is this?
Nah. You can just roll a
Okay.
regular. You can roll a
Okay.
regular perception.
All right.
19.
Oh boy.
That's a good roll.
5.
Okay. You sleep.
This
But
is the fifth
benefits of
5
having
roll.
high wisdom.
What about
Yeah.
Brave Sweet?
Oh, hold on. 13.
What about Seraphine?
Yeah, I got a 12.
Well, so Winthrop,
Eh.
you wake up at night, right? And it's kind of dark in there, right? And there's all
Yeah.
these wounded people who have been drugged up or whatever, so they're just gonna sleep no matter what.
Mhm.
And you see a purple, glowing, translucent entity right by Seraphine, like looking down at her,
I thought we've went over this
Man.
before.
approaching it. Approaching this ghostly entity is Grax Tryphon, the cleric. He's holding out his holy symbol, creeping up on it, getting ready to turn this ghost. What do you want to do? If anything.
I don't know. I'd probably just watch and see if anything happens to Seraphine, try to make it stop.
The
Because
ghost
I
spins around, puts a hand into his chest, and he ages.
what the heck?
So Grax Tryphon was about 40. Now he's like 60. And he like staggers back and his hair is like all white and he clutches his chest. Do you want to do anything now?
I'll frostbite the ghost.
Okay, go ahead, roll the frostbite.
It's a constitution save, actually.
Oh, okay, Constitution saving throw. Here we go. I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so he knows that I'm watching. Like,
Does
So
it,
I'm just
does,
gonna
does it do
and
like
then
half
walk-
damage?
no, it was a cantrip, so it doesn't do anything. It's just probably colder now.
So the ghost whirls to face you, and it's an elf male with long hair. You've talked to him before. You know that he's
Mhm.
haunting Seraphine.
Do
And
we know his name?
Vincent or Victor, I can never remember which
I-
one it is.
It was Victor.
Victor.
Okay.
Victor turns and he looks at you. Why did you do that? And he floats closer to you, Winthrop. What do you do?
I thought we went over this.
Okay.
We're trying to figure out a way to get so you're not having to be attached to Seraphine for whatever reason. You don't have to hurt anyone who comes near.
He says, "She killed me." And these are clerics of St. Cuthbert. In the meantime, Grax gets up, now a senior, now eligible for senior citizen discounts, and he goes, "Be gone with you!" But he fails his turn. Victor turns to face him, and he starts floating towards him. Do you do anything, Winthrop?
And I do the frostbite again.
Okay, go ahead.
It's a Constitution save.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
A natural, I swear, natural 20.
Ah, shit.
Where are these
God's
rolls coming
sake!
from?
What the-
I'm gonna
It's
get
one of those days.
I'm gonna get a second camera and like just put it on my.
Yeah, I know. I want to
Yeah.
get a camera for my dice because they're actually really pretty. But like,
All right.
Yeah.
So he's gonna. Oh my god. All right.
Someday.
Grax ages 40 years. He's 100 years old.
oh shit!
And he falls over and just plops to the ground.
Oh, I liked him.
And Victor casually turns back to you, Winthrop,
Oh, fuck
and-
you, Kurt.
and he says,
Say I have my
I
spell
can't
slots back
believe
'cause
you
I'm
guys
curious.
killed that dragon so fast. That was amazing.
Yeah, I was surprised too, honestly. But why? Why?
He says, well,
And I'll go over to Grax and try spare the dying and just see what happens. Because I'm not sure. It was an age thing.
he's like dead. He's 100.
Yeah,
He's just dead.
I figured. I just wanted to try just in case.
He says, so, he's like, do you know of a way to bring me back to life?
No, I don't. And I wouldn't do that because do you know my faith? Come on now.
Oh, Vecna's the god of secrets. Don't you want to know secrets?
Vecna's also a lich.
He says, do you know Seraphine's secrets?
Everyone has secrets.
Do you know if she's like single or seeing anybody or anything like that?
I don't know that, and I also don't really care.
Do you know like what her type is or anything like that?
Not ghosts who try to kill people around her.
Bring me back to life to dating device.
I really
But
don't
then
know.
he loses control of his corporeal form and he fades away. Ah, he gets all frustrated and he disappears.
I like how all my characters are fucking like sex, like attraction.
I don't know. He's attached to you. You know. I mean, what are we gonna? He's like metaphysically attached to you. You know. What are you gonna
It's
do?
like getting lonely, kind of, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, so wait. He appears back for a second.
Oh,
Mrs. Winthrop, I mean, maybe we're connected for a reason. Maybe our souls are bonded in some way for some reason. Is that possible? Is that why?
they're definitely bonded for some reason, but I wouldn't look that deep into it.
Then Victor looks at you skeptically. Do you like Seraphine? Are you being
If
weird?
you're saying in a romantic way, like
Yeah.
it sounds like you're implying, no.
He's gonna make an insight check on Winthrop.
Okay.
Got like a 15.
No.
No? Okay. She like inspects you real close. And then he fades away. Okay. Then another cleric comes over. Oh my god. He
I
died
agree.
of old age.
Yeah.
Oh well, things happen. He was pretty old.
Oh god.
I didn't know he was that old. Natural causes.
Poor soul.
They just put a blanket over him.
Fuck.
I'm just gonna like pat his head and it's like, sorry.
All right. So next day, you're gonna go back through the swamp. You might have one more mission to accomplish.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
So some of the fighter types will make a raft for you, and
Thank
God.
you.
I guess they'll take like a mattress or something. I don't know, like some stuff in the.
Oh, Ray Sweet takes a mattress. She's like, "Really over it."
Okay.
Just in case, yeah.
Oh,
Alright.
very sweet. Maybe we should leave it to the sick. You know.
And I'm like, I like do this.
I might have a blanket or a
I'm
bedroll.
sick.
Great, sweet. If you're sick, I can heal you some more, but I really think that those would
Oh no, don't worry about it.
Ray
She was
Sweet.
fake.
No, the
She was
clerics.
fake.
The clerics say,
She's
"No,
fake.
go ahead. You can take one. We have plenty of beds.
See how
I mean, you
nice.
saved us from the dragon. It's the least we could do. Here, have some pillows and a blanket.
Wow.
Great, sweet. I have
Gather.
a sleeping bag.
They're gonna make you like a little care package. You know, like.
Oh, that's
Aw.
I don't
Make a
know.
little pillow fort on her boat.
I love it.
All right, so they make you like a real basic Huckleberry Finn kind of wooden flat raft, and then they put the stuff on it, and then you can make your bed fort and make your way
Yeah.
back to the swamp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put a little flag that says like, I don't know, dragons and liches beware.
So as you, it's funny.
99 problems, but a lich ain't one.
Oh, you get inspiration for that, definitely. All right. So as you're making your way back through the swamp, you see a swamp hermit like chewing on a piece of tube, and he's like, That's a mighty nice raft we got there. Yeah. I ain't never seen a raft like that before. You know, and you just go right on by. He's like, man, they're traveling in style. All right, you get back to
I
the
tip
king.
my hat to him.
He's just like, whoo. You know that any swamp dwellers, they're all going to hear about this raft. You know. All right, so
It was a great
you get.
raft.
He's like, there was one time where I saw this raft. You won't believe it. All right. Okay. All right. So you return. Everybody's in awe. You killed the black dragon. You have its skin. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've got one more mission for you. The enemy has raised a signal tower on the far side of Wyther's Bridge, which spans a ravine with a creek running through it. Before we capture the bridge, we need to take out or capture that tower. So, they explain. There's this big, like 30-foot tall wooden tower, and there's lanterns on it, and they can light the lanterns to signal the enemies. So they need you to just, if possible, shut down those lanterns and collapse the thing. But don't let it, if it gets set on fire, that's like a big message, and all the enemies are going to see it, and they might flock to the tower. So they just tell you, if this tower catches fire, you're in big trouble, because a lot of bad guys are going to come looking for you. So, yeah, but you're going to have to slip behind enemy lines. So, stealth is your friend, my friends. Do you accept this mission in the name of the righteous host?
We do.
All right.
Cool.
All right. So, you're going to have to travel by horse to the battlefront. Do you travel by horse to the battlefront?
I believe
I
so.
travel by Blink Dog.
By Blink Dog. All right. Ah.
Do we still have our skeletal horse? Because I believe it was still with us, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so I got my skeletal
I should
horse.
say that while you were resting in the chapel, I think the Blink Dog would have been a good therapy dog too. So it's probably yeah.
Gives all the good licks.
Yep.
Okay.
Lots of kisses.
Boy.
And so probably like teleported from bed to bed, you know.
Yeah.
All right.
Aw.
So you ride to the battlefront to slip behind enemy lines because there's a lot of trenches dug. There's these orcs who have dug trenches and they're shooting ranged attacks from them. So you're gonna have to slip past one. Are you gonna bring your
Okay.
horses or are you gonna leave them?
I'd probably want to leave them, but I
I'm
don't.
going to leave my horse.
Yeah, leave him at the outskirts.
I'm not leaving good boy.
I need to
Well,
look.
we can keep good boy, yeah.
Yeah,
First
good
thing-
boys with us.
So
Uh,
let's say it's 2 p.m. and it's raining. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So what do you want
Okay.
to do?
Atmosphere.
Ah, mud.
Uh,
And as you get closer to the battlefield, you come past like every once in a while you'll see the corpse of like an orc or a human,
Ugh.
you know,
All right.
an ogre's arm just lying there.
Can we
Fantastic.
stealth? I'd like to stealth.
But ooh, Brave Sweet. You
I
still
can
have pass
pass.
without.
Yes. Sorry, I was muted. I'm
Oh,
gonna
no.
cast Pass Without a Trace on us.
Cool.
I would say that Zoom is much better, right? Nobody's dropped out at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't dropped out
Look
yet.
at that. Look at that.
So it turns out that Skype isn't so good, I guess, everybody. So,
Yeah. Breaking news.
Oh dear.
okay, so you're gonna stealth. Do you want to do anything special?
Yeah, what kind of area are we in? Exactly.
Lightly forested. There are some
Lightly
trees.
forested?
There's some openings. There's some tall grass. There's a lot of mud because it's raining.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Do the bad guys have a uniform of some sort?
Yes, usually they'd be wearing tabards of one of the 4 elements. So it would be the symbol of fire or water or air or earth.
Okay. God forbid, just in case, I'm going to disguise self and give myself like a fire uniform. 'Cause-
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you're gonna so the heart motif goes away and in its place is like fire.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it's like you ate like a fire flower from Super Mario.
Yeah, yeah. Well, like it matches the uniforms that I've seen.
Mhm.
So in case whatever.
Okay, so Lilia disguises herself as an agent of the fire cult. Anybody else do anything special?
Just stealth.
Okay. So
Good.
it's a group stealth check. Everybody make a stealth.
You get +10 because I cast Pass Without a Trace on everybody.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is the one that I'm finally getting good rolls on.
So
Here.
I got a total of 29, if that's the case.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I got 27.
All right. What about?
I got 32.
No one's seeing us. We're like, we're
Woo!
pretty much.
I got 17, which is not great,
Still
but
good.
you know,
Yeah.
still
Alright.
good enough.
So with that magic, you're able to. I mean, nobody sees you at all. And if you get close enough to the orcs, you can hear their like personal conversations. You know. Like, so. All
Hear
right.
that?
You know, because they're they bond in the trenches. You know what I mean? So they're sharing. Their,
Yeah.
I got a letter from my girl today.
Oh no. I'm just like,
Yeah, y'all are the bad guys.
Once we go home, we'll start a family.
I know that's just
I'm not okay with this.
It's like if anything happens to me, okay, just tell her, don't talk like that, Johnny. All right.
Oh, God.
Okay. So you sneak past the enemy lines with no problem, and up ahead, there's a bridge that you're gonna have to cross. White's Bridge is 10 feet wide and 30 feet long, and it goes over a ravine that drops down about 30 feet, and there's a shallow creek running through it. And you hear talking on the other side of the bridge. And so there's the bridge, and then in the distance you can see the tower. It's not far past the bridge.
Okay.
So, it's not nighttime yet. It's raining out. You do see, actually, I guess they would have one lantern lit, and they're flashing it, signaling to their enemy, the other enemy soldiers. So you're on one side of a bridge. It's raining. On the other side, there's creatures talking. Two creatures talking to each other. What would you like to do?
Can we identify who are these people on the other side of the
Let me
bridge?
see what language.
How far away are they?
They're about 30 feet, right? Or
Yeah.
30, 40
Yes.
feet, something like that.
There's like whoever they are behind some trees and bushes and stuff. So
Oh, so we can't really see them. We could just
Right.
hear them.
they're speaking
Okay.
giant. Do any of you speak giant?
No.
Oh.
No. Shoot, why we suck.
So you just hear like blah, 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 and then blah, 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 blah.
I'm like, guys, we should sneak up and then just get them,
Are you?
right?
Is someone very stealthy? Because I'm afraid if we like are very
We're all
loud,
stealthy.
call attention
Oh,
to it.
oh,
Yes,
oh.
but-
I can turn into a spider.
yes.
Will that work?
Pretty good.
do that. We can knock them out.
I'll be slower than normal, but I can turn into a spider.
I can make a distraction.
Yeah, make a distraction and then, like, can you? I don't know. Can we do something about?
Can you
scaring them?
polymorph us in all to spiders? Can you make us?
No. Unfortunately,
Not yet.
I only know how to do that to myself.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. What can we do?
Well, I can go talk to them and pretend to be one of them, and then.
You could
Do
pretend
you
to be a
speak their language? Do you speak their language? They might
Well,
be
I
like,
assume that someone talks in common.
but they might go like, whoa, why is she speaking in common to us?
Right, but like I don't have to be. I'd not be able to be a giant.
Okay, then you can. I mean, you look like a fire emblem, so you could.
What about be a goblin? Be a goblin and
I
like
can be a
talk to them
goblin.
in common and like tell them someone so and so needs you over there, and then get them out of the way and we can cross the bridge. Something like that. I don't
You
know.
could do that.
That
and
could
then
work.
We could
Are
have.
goblins in
Witchcraft-
the enemy army? I don't remember. Like, I don't know what they
There
are, but
They are, yes.
there are.
Um,
Okay.
Yeah, Winthrop could join her, could join Lilia as something small, hidden, just in case. That way she's not alone. So if something goes bad, she can talk. And then I think Lilia, you can speak to the good boy, right? So if anything happens and Winthrop can't get to us, you can just tell Puppy to come over to us and let us know. And as soon as we see him, then we take him out.
I'm sorry, that all like cut out for me.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Well, I was staring at a butterfly or something. It's like, oh.
You're fine. Lilia, okay.
I'm sorry, what?
Tell me, everyone, speak your mind, give me your opinions.
Uh-huh.
So Lilia will disguise herself as whatever is the easiest thing to disguise herself. Winthrop will shapeshift and follow, just for backup, just in case. And if something happens and you can't let us know in time, if we can't see it, just call for Good Boy since you can speak to him. Tell him to find us. If he appears, then we know there's something wrong.
I could turn into just a riding dog, like a mastiff or something, for her to ride in on, so it looks like she's more of an authority figure.
You could do that as well. Mike,
I like this idea.
that sounds good. And if anything happens, I can help out. I have something. Brave Sweet and I are good from far away. We can help from far away.
Yeah.
Okay. Does that sound like a plan?
Yeah, but what am I turning into? Like small spider or
Whichever you prefer. If Lilia would prefer to ride on your back like an authoritarian, then she can do that.
Lilia, what do you think?
Okay, so
Hideaway Spidey or
the catch is, what do we want? Like, what should I disguise myself as? Because I can be a gnome. I can also be anything that's like sort of like a little bit taller than me, or like about the same size as me. So
Would a gnome or a goblin be more convincing? Because we know they're working with goblins. So
I suggested goblin, so
well, gnomes could be cultists, so it doesn't.
that's true.
very true.
I don't know how much it matters.
Whatever makes you happy. Just pick one.
let's go with goblin. I feel like it's gonna be.
Okay, just be warned if you do go there and they do speak goblin. Just have to be aware of that. Just keep talking in common. Say, make up a backstory. Lilia, it's up to you now. You have been raised away from goblin society. Just go
Fun
for
fact, I speak goblin.
it. Okay, then well, shit. Okay.
Anyway.
Okay, so just carry out the plan as best as
So
you
Lilia is
see
going to
fit.
disguise herself as a goblin. And
Yeah.
she's going to ride on Winthrop, who's is turning into a what?
A
think-
dog,
A dog.
like a
Okay.
mastiff or something.
So Lilia climbs on Winthrop,
A
the
riding
dog,
dog.
and you two are going to cross the bridge.
I
Actually,
think.
can I, before they go across the bridge, can I check it out and see if there's anything like weird on it?
It's a wooden structure. It actually has a cover, like a roof on it. So it's a 10-foot wide covered wooden structure that spans the 30-foot wide ravine. No, it doesn't look. It looks fine. Sturdy. It looks fine.
Okay, there's nothing like magical on it or
Nope,
anything.
nope.
Okay, no traps. Good.
Good
Okay.
catch, just in case.
All right. So you ride across, Lilia, on the Winthrop the dog.
Yes.
Okay. So
And
you ride across. On the other end, there's like a path that'll lead up, but then there's a bunch of trees and bushes, and behind them you hear two creatures talking to each other in giant. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna like hop up the dog and just gonna walk up and like fix myself up a little bit, and I'm gonna go. Hey, yo! You,
Oh.
sirs!
Okay. So once you come around the side, you see it's a 10-foot tall creature with two heads. So
Whoa.
looks like this.
Oh shit!
Oh!
Ugh, that boy ugly.
All right. So it looks down at you, and the two heads look at each other and like go. And one of them says, "Hey there, puny."
Listen, I have.
Yeah.
Listen here, sirs.
Alright.
There has been a lot of problems over there on the battlefield, and they need you there right now. And if you don't go, you're gonna have to take it up with the boss lady. Do you want to do that?
Whoa. All right. Make a deception, I guess.
I'm just there as a dog with like,
Pray
as
for
like
me,
puffed
I'm
out,
rolling
puffed out chest and
Oh
everything,
no.
trying to look as scary
Yeah.
as possible.
Scotty
as I'm-
wanted to remind us. I think we still have a few nat 20s.
I don't,
Right.
because I use mine.
Oh yeah, you used yours. So just brave.
I'm
sweet.
the one that has 2, so I'm like, shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, you only have one. Yeah.
that's okay. Oh, good. All right. And deception,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
21.
Ooh.
21. Oh. They like look at each other. Oh, okay. You know. Pardon me.
Have it over there right now.
All right, I'm going. So they like blah, 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 and they go towards the bridge, and there's a covering, so they kind of duck, they kind of like hunch their way. So the Etten is coming through the bridge towards the rest of the group. What do you guys? wanna
Wait. Brave sweet. Let's hide. Quickly hide.
Let's hide. Let's hide. Go underneath.
do?
Just
Okay, make
you know.
make a stealth checks.
We still have pass without a trace, so we still get plus 10.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I'm good. That's 20.
Oh, okay. Yep. Mhm. What about Brave Sweet?
18.
Okay, yeah. So the Etten is like,
Okay.
Etten is like, whoa, man, just boom, 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 starts stomping off in that direction. So yeah, the Etten, the guardian of the bridge, is gone. There's just the signal tower right up there. That's probably a good part to stop at for this week. So
Oh, nice.
next
Ow.
week we will go to
Oh
the
my
signal
God.
tower, and then next week we might do the final battle too, depending on how this signal
Oh my
And we'll
god!
see what
What?
happens.
Complete this?
This is the
Like
final.
season finale shit. My God.
This is the final, mission for the battle. So
Fuck!
yeah.
Oh.
All
Wow.
right. So
Cool.
just want to thank everybody in the chat for watching
Yeah.
and buying
Yeah,
bits. It was
Thank
awesome.
you.
Thank
And,
you for the bits. We
anybody
appreciate it.
Have any plugs,
bye.
Lilia? You got any plugs or anything?
So on Fridays I play Retroverse, and we're actually taking a little break until the 3rd. I can't remember. If you look on Scotty's Twitter, he'll tell you. But it's a really good time to catch up because we just finished the first arc, I guess. It's super funny and just a great group, and go watch it. It's on
Uh-oh.
Oh, she froze.
on Twitter.
All
On
right.
Twitter, we're gonna have a appreciation.
You keep cutting in and out, babe.
We lasted this long.
I think.
I know.
Yeah, it's funny, right? The
A
waffle.
tour.
No, okay.
Yeah.
She's,
Coming in and out.
she's talking about
Um,
the Waffle Talk Twitter. The next few weeks will be.
Oh yes, for the next few weeks, there's going to be fan appreciation. We're going to have a week for each character and for Chris himself as well. So check out the Waffle Talk Twitter, and we will have all the information coming out within the next couple days.
Yes.
Chloe, got any plugs?
Yes. Join me with my other dabbers on Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern on the Greyhawk channel. We are the Iron Dabbers, and trying to sneak past the Hydra in Goblin Sweat. It's going to be a very tense episode. So if you want to,
Nice.
please check us out. We'd love to have y'all.
Rena?
Sometime in July, Aya and I are going to be running we're co-DMing a one-shot that we've been writing together. I'm currently working up some statistics for some of the NPCs. It's going to be a great time. So
Yes.
I think it's the 14th. The 14th of July?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Do you know
keep an eye out for that.
what channel that's going to be on?
Going to be on Aya's channel, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just twitch./IaGolander. I'll post that.
Aya Golander. Okay.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. I need to draw stuff for it, but it's gonna be good.
Rena
And they
also.
get to DM me, so
Yeah.
Ooh. And Rena is also
Yeah.
writing the Dark and Dicey recaps on my
Yes.
blog. which I
Yes.
really love.
Yeah.
I'm doing an awesome job. So.
And Brienne, you got any plugs?
I'm here next week, same channel, same time. Check out my Twitter. I do artwork sometimes. Haven't been doing much because I've been a lazy butt, but you know.
Mhm.
Thanks
Good.
guys for hanging out.
Mm.
You know, and I am in Rena and Aya's game, and they're gonna DM me. Hit a little bit of a spoilers. I'm gonna be a little unicorn tiefling. Yay!
Whoa.
Gonna be a fun time.
All right. And
So yeah.
And she's adorable, and she might know somebody in this group.
Oh, really?
No way.
I don't know who that might be.
Oh no. But yeah.
Tomorrow I'm going to be on the WebDM I never know what to call it. I always call it Patreon, and then my little brother makes fun of me when he hears me say that. Patreon? I don't know. Patron?
Patreon?
Yeah.
Patreon.
But
Like a patron? Patreon?
we're going to be talking about Planescape tomorrow on their podcast, and then
Ooh.
Tuesday we'll have Waffle Talk after Dice Camera Action ends.
Ooh.
And then
No
Wednesday
Dice Camera Action this week.
I'll be playing. There isn't one this week?
No,
Oh
it's
yeah,
next
because of
week.
E3.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
It's
know
like the
that.
week after.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so I have Tuesday.
Yeah.
Having
I'll not
so
do anything
many
Tuesday, so if somebody wants to do something.
hiatuses in the D&D.
Anybody wants to do anything Tuesday, let me know. Wednesday, I'll be playing in Mordenkainen's Path of the Plains on the Greyhawk channel. Thursday, I'll be running Secrets of Castle Greyhawk on the Greyhawk channel. Friday, nothing. And then Saturday, we're going to do one of those new DM's Guild adventures, and that'll be on this channel at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay? So thank you, everybody, for watching, and we'll see you all next time.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you next time.